A big box store is a physically large retail establishment, usually part of a chain. The term sometimes also refers, by extension, to the company that operates the store. The store may sell general dry goods, in which case it is a department store, or may be limited to a particular specialty, or may also sell groceries, in which case some countries use the term hypermarket. Characteristics. Typical architectural characteristics include the following: large, freestanding, rectangular, generally single-floor structure built on a concrete slab. The flat roof and ceiling trusses are generally made of steel, and the walls are concrete block clad in metal or masonry siding. The structure typically sits in the middle of a large, paved parking lot, sometimes referred to as a sea of asphalt. It is meant to be accessed by vehicle, rather than by pedestrians. Floor space several times greater than traditional retailers in the sector, providing for a large amount of merchandise. In North America, generally more than 50,000 square feet, sometimes approaching 200,000 square feet, though varying by sector and market. In countries where space is at a premium, such as the United Kingdom, the relevant numbers are smaller and stores are more likely to have 2 or more floors. Commercially, big box stores can be broken down into 2 categories: general merchandise, and specialty stores, which specialize in goods within a specific range, such as hardware, books, or electronics respectively. In recent years, many traditional retailers such as Tesco and Praktika have opened stores in the big box store format in an effort to compete with big box chains, which are expanding internationally as their home markets reach maturity. Criticism. Labor unions oppose big box development because the employees of such stores are usually not unionized. Unions are especially concerned about the grocery market because stores such as Kmart, Target, and Walmart now sell groceries. Unions and cities are attempting to use land use ordinances to restrict these businesses. Urban planning. Because it is generally inaccessible to pedestrians and often can only be reached by motor vehicles, the big box store is regarded as unsustainable and a failure of urban planning. Some communities have adopted a higher level of architectural treatment and regulations to ensure that the superstores relate better to their environs and neighbors. Many regulate signage and landscaping. There are also concerns surrounding traffic and roads. The increased traffic leads to more air pollution in an area and higher taxes in order to maintain the roads. Big box stores in various countries. Australia. The first company in Australia to use the big box model was IKEA, beginning operation in Australia in 1975. Bunnings Warehouse followed in 1995 and Mitre 10 Australia adopted the model, with the Mitre 10 mega stores first opening at Beenleigh, Queensland in 2004. Costco has since expanded across Australia since opening its first store in 2009. Canada. Apart from major American big box stores such as Walmart Canada, Home Depot and Lowe's, there are many retail chains operating exclusively in Canada. These include stores such as the Bay Home Outfitters, Loblaw's Real Canadian Superstore, Rona, Winners Home Essence, Canadian Tire Marks Work Warehouse Sport CHEK, Shoppers Drug Mart, Chapters Indigo Books and Music, Sobeys, and many others. The indigenous Loblaw Companies Limited has expanded and multiplied its Real Canadian Superstore branded outlets to try to fill any genuine big box market and fend off the damaging competition that a large Walmart penetration would inflict on Canadian-based retailers. In the early 21st century, commercial developers in Canada such as RioCan chose to build big box stores in lieu of traditional shopping malls. Examples include Deerfoot Meadows, Stonegate Shopping Centre and Preston Crossing, South Edmonton Common, and Heartland Town Centre. There are currently more than 300 power centres, which usually contain multiple big box stores, located throughout Canada. France. Many configurations exist: the hypermarket that sells many kinds of goods under one roof, most of which are integrated within a shopping mall. The supermarket that is a smaller version of a hypermarket. The market located in city centers. The department store, which first appeared in Paris, then opened in other parts of the world. The category killer superstore that mainly sells goods in a particular domain. And the warehouse store. Hong Kong equals. To contend against Carrefour, PARKN Shop opened the first superstore in 1996 based on the concept of a wet market. Most superstores in Hong Kong emphasizes one-stop shopping, such as providing car park services. Today, PARKN Shop has more than 50 superstores and megastores, making it the largest superstore network in Hong Kong. The first Welcome Superstore opened in 2000 and it has only 17 superstores. In addition, CRC has 4 superstores in Hong Kong. However, because Hong Kong is a very densely populated city, the sizes of superstores are considerably smaller than those in other countries. Some superstores are running at deficit, such as Chelsea Heights, which therefore has stopped selling fresh fish. Furthermore, some PARKN Shop superstores and megastores, such as Fortress World, belong to the same corporation, Hutchison Whampoa. India India is currently going through a retail revolution, following the introduction of Big Bazaar in 2001. However, even before that, large retail stores were not uncommon in India. Spencer's, a popular hypermart, traces its history as far back as 1863. Similarly, conglomerates, such as Bharti, Godrej, Reliance, and Tata, have over the last decade ventured into large-format retail chains, though small and medium enterprises still account for the majority of the daily consumer transaction needs. An attempt was made to allow international large-format retailers such as Walmart into the country. However, it was successfully opposed by small retailers citing job elimination due to increased efficiency and lowered prices due to fuel losses and lower costs. Ireland In Ireland, large merchandise stores in the style of U.S. superstores were not a part of the retail sector until recent decades. Dunnes stores have traditionally had a supermarket plus household and clothes model and now have some large stores. Tesco Ireland now runs upwards of 19 hypermarkets across the country. New Zealand The big box phenomenon hit New Zealand in the late 1980s, with the introduction of Kmart Australia and later the Warehouse Superstore, a local company. Mitre 10 New Zealand opened their first mega in 2004 at Hastings, New Zealand 6 months before the Australian megastore. It opened to great success with 20 more stores opening within 2 years. Australian-owned Bunnings Warehouse opened its first store in New Zealand in 2006. United Kingdom In the United Kingdom, large warehouse-style general merchandise stores along the lines of U.S. superstores are not a traditional part of the retail sector, but this has been changing in recent years, with the creation of extra-large supermarkets such as Tesco and Asda selling a broader range of non-food goods, typically in out-of-town shopping centres or retail parks. As in the U.S., such large stores are sometimes called anchor stores. The term big box store is not used in the UK. Superstore is sometimes used, but with a slightly different meaning. On road signs it means large supermarket. In store names it denotes an outlet larger than that particular chain's usual size. United States In the United States, a superstore is usually a type of department store, equivalent to the European term hypermarket. However, sometimes it refers to specialist category killer retailers. Usually associated with large chains such as Target and Walmart, a superstore sells a wide range of products, such as toys, electronics, clothing, groceries, furniture, sporting goods, and automotive supplies. These types of stores advertise one-stop shopping, where customers can stop just once at their store and buy everything they need or want. Most superstores are located on a single level, unlike other department stores which are often multi-leveled. Muja is generally credited with pioneering the superstore concept in the United States. The first Muja superstore opened in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1962. By contrast, Walmart didn't open its first supercenter until 1988. Superstores should not be confused with warehouse club stores, such as Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's Wholesale Club. While many superstores are as large as some warehouse stores and most are architecturally similar, they differ commercially. Superstores do not require the customer to purchase large quantities of items. Warehouse club stores are still considered big box stores. The term superstore is also used for some large specialist retailers, such as Home Depot, which deals in building supplies. Another example is Best Buy, which stocks mostly high-technology electronics items, with occasional home appliances. See also, List of superstores, List of hypermarkets, supplier convergence, types of retail outlets, Nathan P. Morton. References. External links, Howard, Teresa, Big Box Stores Squeeze into Big Apple, USA Today, October 18, 2004. Big Box Sprawl PDF from the National Trust for Historic Preservation, bigboxrares.com, 2, site about how big boxes are reused after retailers abandon them for larger buildings. Big box retailers versus boutique shops by TV3.